The case between UYI Olotun, also known as UYI Technica, against Jessica Igodala and two others over an alleged aiding suicide of Lillian Omokwale, the daughter of UYI Technica, suffered a setback at the resumed hearing on Tuesday, 21st of October 2025, due to the absence of the first defendant, Jessica Igodala, the second and third defendants, Akpes Omorodio and Esther Usamayi. However, the prosecution counsel, Polycarp Odio, filed an ex parte motion supported by an 8-paragraph affidavit seeking order for substituted services to issue a summons on Jessica Igodala to be pasted on the premises of the High Court for 30 days, but leaving out Akpes Omorodio and Esther Osamaye, who are co-defendants in the case. This new motion is sequel to a bench warrant earlier filed by the prosecution counsels to present the first defendant who was not in Nigeria in court using the international police. This was quickly brought to the attention of Justice Quadri by the defendant's counsel, Dele Gbenedion, who described it as contravening the rule that all defendants must be present in court, especially since it is a joint trial.
The prosecution counsel came with a motion that they want the court to issue a summons against Jessica Igodala and paste it in the notice board of the court. That was the application. I observed that there were 3 defendants in the case as at now. There's Jessica Igodala, there is one Akpes Omorodio, and one Esther Osemaye, who is a lawyer in Afolabi's chambers. So I raised it that the other 2 defendants were not in court. Why are they singling out Jessica Igodala for the summons when 2 other defendants out of the 3 are not in court? No explanation as to their absence, and that it was prosecutorial persecution of one person who should not be allowed. And you know that she's not in Nigeria. How can you now say you want to paste the summons in the High Court in Benin for the woman who is in Germany to see it? And the judge wisely asked the prosecuting counsel where the other 2 people are. And the prosecuting counsel now told the court that their office was conducting a review of the case, of the charge, based on the petition by Akpes Omorodio and Esther Osemaye. But my client informed me reliably that officers of the German police visited her to inform her that police from Nigeria had asked the international police to bring her to Nigeria. But they also informed her that when they received the papers from the Nigerian police, they replied to ask them to produce evidence.
Matter of fact, the court is bound by records. So there's no records from the Interpol saying what he's saying. As far as we are concerned, the Criminal Procedure Act provides for various ways you can get a defendant to attend court, and the prosecution is doing all the kinds to ensure that all the defendants would appear in court to answer to their charges. And so we're trying to handle some issues before the trial will commence properly.
Justice Babatunde Quadri therefore adjourned the case to December 3rd to allow all defendants appear in court. Usigwe Mesadu, AIT News, Benin.